when we were acquired in September by a private equity firm. We then almost immediately engaged align.me, and that came through some relationships that our private equity firm had. They obviously asked around who's good for this particular space, who has traction, and who also is like a good fit for Seertech based on where they're at. Align.me was chosen primarily because you're able to blend the sales efficacy component with the marketing piece, and act as our outsourced marketing capability, but with that extra element of providing a much more structured approach to the way we looked at sales. And so that combination really resonated. And obviously, working with Hugh, he was very personable, obviously, wealth of experience. So, and was used to dealing with organizations that were at our stage of sales and marketing development. The good thing about working with Hugh, we didn't just launch straight into the marketing side, right? I think that would have been a mistake, and he obviously recognized that. So instead, it was like, no, let's actually look at your sales process, because ultimately, what you're selling, how you're selling it, who you're selling it to, why would they buy it, all of those sorts of things are important to establish as part of your sales approach. And then underpinning and supporting that is going to be your marketing approach. Just throwing marketing at our problem is just like throwing money on a fire. It's not going to work for you. So you get a nice fire, but it's just burning cash to do it. So looking at it, like his approach to sort of saying, well, look, I get where you want to go, right? And I get what you're trying to do, but it's like you can't run until you can actually just even crawl. So we're not denigrating anything you've done in the past. We know why you've done it, and you've been successful. It's almost in spite of yourselves. But now we're going to put some more rigor around the sales approach, which will definitely inform a much better marketing strategy and marketing approach. So that's really where, I think looking at Hugh's approach versus others that we talked to, because they were happy to just take your money, right, and throw it in the fire. Whereas Hugh was thinking about it more strategically, going, look, I want a success story here, and the success story won't be from me just enabling you to burn more cash. Right, the success story will come from me helping you get to a sustainable, successful sales strategy that is then supported by effective marketing to grow your business, and that's what's going to move the needle. Well, marketing is one of those things that if you choose to do it, you got to double, triple, quadruple down on it. And like I was looking at our sales and marketing spend, right? At our stage of growth expectation, we should be between 12 to 15% of revenues, right? And we were at 3%. So, so that to me, way underinvested. So what we were doing was successful, but there wasn't enough of it to really move the needle significantly in any of those metrics that you're talking to. So, that lack of investment was our decision. It wasn't anything align.me was doing, but it was more our decision to not invest in those areas. First thing I'd say is get serious in your thinking, right? Don't say I've got to do it and give it lip service, right? Double down on it, right? If you are serious about growing your business and you've got a robust product, then you need not just a good marketing approach, but you need a robust sales approach underpinning your marketing. The business model that you've created this almost this incubator that helps organizations like us graduate. I think it's awesome.